Hello and good afternoon and welcome to another one of my walking films under lockdown. Today I am at St Bartholomew's in the centre of Wilmslow and I'm hoping to do about a 10k walk which will bring us back in via the River Bollin. So just to give some reference points, as I say, trying to do this under the premise of social distancing and also basically around supermarkets. So Waitrose is just straight ahead down there, and where we're going to go is just towards the A34 and the railway viaducts. So I hope this will be about 2.5 hours. Just out of interest, the first bridge that we come to, the Stour line, is 1910, and then the second one is about 1842 and is actually grade 2 listed. Amazing pieces of architecture. So we're just by the Ford garage and we're literally going to cross straight over. So where the big roundabout is, cross straight over. Just been careful here, but as I say, another one of those places that you drive past probably loads and never realise is here. A small junction here, but we are going to go straight on. So we've just come through that gate and we're going to head straight up this road to the right. So we've just come out of there and we're just going to head straight across the road. There is just a care home ahead, but just a sign here, and we're going to follow this straight down. So we just come to a road here after about 5 minutes and we're just going to head straight ahead. Just up the steps in the corner here and then we'll be on to Presby Road. So just straight on over Presby Road and we're just going to go to the left. There is just a stile straight ahead. And we just go straight through here. Right, so half an hour in, just under 2k. We come to the field here. What we're going to do is follow it around the outside, go to the corner there, walk along that way, forgive my shaking, for about 15 minutes or so. We're going to end up on Huff Lane. That's a lovely view just over Alderley Edge there. Lots of turn-offs, don't be tempted, just keep going straight on. And here we are, just in the corner, just about 2 more minutes and we'll be onto Huff Lane. And here we are, out onto Huff Lane. There's tree 47. It's beautiful, isn't it? Right, no avoiding this. We're going to have to do some road walking for about 5 minutes or so, for about 400 metres or so. So out of the pathway there, just take a right, follow Huff Lane. Okay, that was 3 minutes. So we'll just come here and we're just going to head straight through here. As I said, these stiles, just aim, someone's stood there where the arrow is and we'll go through. And I've just got to say this, by the way, 5 days ago I don't think I'd done any of this area before, so this genuinely is exciting for me too. It's absolutely brilliant, this, isn't it? And as I say, now this is old school map map reading this, but just to point out, I can tell that there's obviously normally livestock in fields. The thing particularly, let's be honest about cows, it's if you get in the way of the calf and its mother, that's when it can cause problems. So as I say, just be respectful, dogs on leads, just walk around slowly and you should be absolutely fine. Old skills. Right, there's a fence over there that basically we want to meet up with, so just keep to the right of the trees here. I had confidence. It's just, it's, oh my gosh. Wow. Beautiful. Right, we're just going to go left and keep along the fence line. Right, after just about 50 metres or so, we just come to this track that we're going to follow for about 10 or 12 minutes. I've checked the map out and there is a footpath, but basically it links up with this, so I'm going to follow it. But by the way, just check this out for a view. Shutlinslow over there, Macclesfield, and over to the edge. It's wonderful. Just to give you some stats as we approach Presby Road, it's just over an hour and just over 4k. Now, when we hit the road, we're going to turn right. There's just no way around this, and we're going to be on the road for about, honestly, I'd say about 5 or 6 minutes. I can't get around this, but the reward will be a heck of a lot longer on the Bollin, but there's no way through. I really have checked, so let's go. Right, we are after Dean Farm. As I say, I'm sorry we've got to do this, but we're just going to keep to the right of the road, and as I say, it should be about 5 minutes. Oh, just listen to that. Wonderful. About halfway there. Right, we're just approaching Dean Farm, but I just recommend just cross the road here. That corner's pretty tight. Okay, so here we are, Dean Farm. So we're going straight down here. Right, just approaching Dean Farm. Looks like we sort of go around to the right, but by the way, there's a gate that looks like you can't get in. Yes, you can. I went to the right hand side of it and pushed. Just keep off the grass verge. Brilliant. I can see one of the little arrows. So farm buildings there, and we just go around the corner here, straight on. Right, we get to the corner here, and we're basically going to follow the fence down, follow the track down. Just to give you a 180. So there's Shining Tor, Cat's Tor, over Bollington there. See the cage, Kinder Scout in the background, and my gosh, you're right over towards North Manchester. Well worth coming this way, and I've seen no one. So just lost a bit of height there. We're at 92 metres there, which made quite a difference. But we just, as I said, hit the corner here. Oh, look at this. Beautiful little bluebells in there. Wonderful bridge. It's like being in the garden centre. I just wonder how many people actually get to see this. So nice to show you all. Was getting a bit worried then because I know that we have to cross this hedgerow. Anyway, there's a stile here, so we take a left. We follow this for about 5 minutes. I love these arrows. I used to do voluntary ranger work actually. So straight in the middle there, where's that telegraph pole? Just to the left as well is where we're just going to cross the Bollin for the first time, Mottram Bridge. Just to give you some pointers, just on straight ahead where the tractor's moving, you'd sort of be talking Mottram Hall and the golf course, just to sort of give you an idea as to where we are right now. Right, just to the left of the gate there's just a stile, then we just cross over the bridge on the road, just for about 100 metres and take a left. Just one bit of advice by the way, just over those last few fields, I would bring boots if it had been a little wet. So that's just overlooking towards Wilmslow and Bollington. Plenty of paths down here, but we are just going to go straight through here, and we'll literally be following the river home now for about 3k. Right, so that's an hour and 40 and about 6.5k. There's a small post in the middle of this field, but basically we're just heading straight towards that farm. Right, just after a few minutes we just come to the farm. Now that's interesting, don't go down there. There's a sign here, Bollin Valley Way, and we just head straight to the left of where that garage is. Right, about 3k back, let's go. We'll be just above the river for about 1 kilometre or so, and then we descend down to it. It's wonderful. Hello, the magic arrows. So I know there's sometimes a path there, but you know, but check this out, wonderful. Cheshire at its finest. Just get to the corner of the field here, straight on. Ah, it's absolutely lovely. Wow. Now we're really starting to follow the river. It's wonderful. Oh, look at that tail going. It's like me with full fat. Wonderful. Bit of lost and found sheep still. Is that your mum? Flipping to right, straight in there. That's really sweet. So Adlington Road is just up that way, just to our right. So as I say, we just keep going, but just over 2 hours and about 8.4k. Wonderful. You can just see in this corner here, this river sometimes can get quite angry, but it's beautiful today. Loads of variations to be had, but basically you can walk down from Adlington Road. There's a few spots, just to bear that in mind. Wonderful, isn't it? Just met a couple who, very much like me, have walked in loads of different parts of the country but haven't really explored the back garden, and they said a wonderful thing, like at the moment it's just like, do you know what, let's just take a left because we can. I understand that, and this is the whole fun of doing these walks. As I say, terrible circumstances, but I really hope people are getting something out of them. Here's the bridge on Adlington Road, just over the Bollin. So we're just going to take a left and then an immediate right. It's been about 2 hours 20 and 9.3k. Right, so just crossing the bridge, here you are, just take a right. Before the bypass, this was the most common way in to Wilmslow for a lot of us, so again another one of those places you didn't realise what was underneath. Lovely. This is Varden Bridge, by the way. It's pretty good. So here's the bridge. And we just crossed the road. And we came from the left. We're just going to go straight on. I've been doing this quite a lot with you, going underneath the A34. Well, here we are again. So the big roundabout where that Ford place was, it's just above us. And we're just cutting under now. So just after 30 seconds, there's a viaduct back out by the roundabout. So we'll just head straight back for St Bartholomew's. Today is actually a very special day. It's VE Day, 75 years on, and I'm sure like a lot of you, I had relatives that fought. Both my grandparents did, but particularly for my granddad Len, he was away for 6 years. And the sad thing is, really, he was such an outgoing guy. He'd have loved what I'm doing here. So in honour of that today, what I've just done, that's his 1939 to 45 star for his war service. So I've had that in my pocket all the way through this afternoon. Yeah, it brings a tear to the eye. And we're back now finally at St Bartholomew's. That was 2 3/4 hours, 10.5k. As I say, I'm sorry for the circumstances, but as I say, I hope you've enjoyed coming with me around Wilmslow and the Bollin Valley.